rehearsal, I would like to introduce you all to a very special guest. Class, this is Mrs. Whipplestick. She was sent from the school district. Mrs. Whipplestick is what the district calls a decency manager. Her job will be to ensure that everything we include in this performance is up to the school's decency standards. Do I have that correct, Mrs. Whipplestick? Do I have that correct, Mrs. Whipplestick? Yes. The school district has informed me that Mrs. Whipplestick has lost her voice in a skiing accident. So, she'll be communicating with us using a very special instrument. Do I have that correct? That must mean yes. How do you say no? So, 2 honks means no, 1 honk means yes, and 3 honks means maybe. Alright, class, any questions before we start rehearsing the greatest love tragedy of all time? Love? Indeed, the greatest love of all. Love. Quite so. Romeo and Juliet are history's most timeless lovers, second only to Brad and Angelina.
My girlfriend. Mine.
Never you worry, young man. Theater is all about make-believe. It's all about facade. Your gorgeous girlfriend won't really fall in love with the small and popular student. What's her name?
Larry.
Larry. Just doesn't happen. At theater, we use our craft to fake what isn't true. For example, students, last year I was in a musical where I played a 16-year-old girl. Do I look 16? Or female?
No.
Yes, Josephine. The back of my script doesn't have a character's name. It just says assistant director. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. You have one of the most instrumental jobs in the class. You will be my right-hand woman. You will be my eyes and ears. You'll be the glue that holds 2 pieces of wood together so as to keep them falling apart, therefore keeping them stuck together with glue. Are you ready to take this job? Are you ready? I think I'm supposed to be a fire. Let's get to it. Come up here for your script and shout at me at all times. Are you shouting? Yes. All right, class, let's get underway. A sentiment. What does the beginning of the play say? Prologue. Good, good. Who has a prologue written on the back of their script?
I have prologue.
All right. Because we don't have enough time at the beginning of the performance to recite the entire prologue, I'm going to have you say the entire section extremely fast. Do you think you can do it as fast as possible? Go.
2 households.
Faster.
2 households.
Faster.
2 households.
Faster.
2
Oh, okay. This is working. You're not an actor, are you?
No.
Do you have any special skills?
I do art.
Okay, we can work with that. Are there any other art students here trying to fulfill some sort of requirement by taking a job? Perfect. You two team up and come up with an artistic interpretation of the prologue. Make sure it only lasts 15 seconds.
Are you looking for something postmodern, Baroque, impressionist? Maybe some noir?
All those sound good. Do those. Your name is Cecile. Cecile, what's next?
Scene 1.
Who are the characters?
Gregory, Samson, Abraham.
Who is playing Gregory, Samson, and Abraham?
Me.
Which one are you?
All of them.
I suppose that was intentional of me. Perhaps you don't... Perhaps we don't have enough actors to fit the many roles. So I'm going to have you play the parts of both Gregory and Samson and Abraham.
Okay.
In order to distinguish between the 3, you need to use slightly different accents for each.
Sure.
Beautiful. Now go practice. Shaquille.
Cecile.
Next.
They fight. Tybalt enters. They fight. Benvolio enters. They fight.
All right. Who is playing Benvolio?
Benvolio.
Good. And who is playing Tybalt?
Benvolio.
Yes, yes. And who is playing Tybalt? Yes, you.
Josephine.
Josephine, what is your question?
I'm playing Tybalt.
Yes, congratulations. Okay, class, we're going to have to choreograph a quick sword fight here. Boys and girls, the school district now considers Elizabethan fencing to be a direct endorsement of an in-school knife fight. So, we will have to replace swordplay with something else. Let's see, do any of you dance? Perfect. I'll leave for you to come up with an interpretive dance to represent the fight scenes. Good? Good. Cellophane.
Cecile.
murder Juliet for no good reason.
Mr. Trollybottom, I don't know if you're familiar with the play Romeo and Juliet, but the role of Juliet is very much overrated. Most scholars consider her to be Romeo's foil. Take her out of the play, it doesn't really affect the plot. On the other hand, Juliet's servant is the literal blood of the play. She has such a soliloquy in Act 1, Scene 3 that holds such beauty, such grace, such je ne sais quoi, that should bring the entire audience to tears. Now, Josephine, listen closely. Are you listening?
Janine.
La la la. Can you hear me when I'm speaking?
Yes.
Over the next few minutes, I will need you to dive into these lines and explore the life of this character. You will become Juliet's servant. You will breathe the air she breathes. You will smell the smell she smells. You will clean the toilet she cleans. And when your exploration is complete, when you have inhabited Juliet's servant's soul, and you're ready for your spotlight, you will shine.
Yes, sir.
I stand corrected.
Indeed. Who are the other characters? Celsius? Cecile. Next. Who are the other characters? Juliet and her nurse. Okay, who's playing the nurse? Anybody? That's odd. Ah, Principal Trollybottom, could you please lend a hand?
Oh, no.
We need you to play the nurse.
I can't.
You can.
No, I'm quite certain that I can't.
You can.
What are the... Is the nurse a female?
Not necessarily. These days, nurses can be male or female. Haven't you seen Scrubs?
Yeah. Well, no, not really.
Principal Trollybottom. There's a reason they call it must-see TV. If it was optional, they'd call it must-see TV, unless you're unavailable that night. Irregardless, it's important to note that in theater, there is no gender.
Well, of course I don't have.
Thank you so much, Principal Trollybottom. On behalf of the entire student body, I thank you. Hip, hip! Hip, hip! Now, please take time to review your lines. Sacagawea.
Yes, sir.
Next. The balcony scene. Ah, yes, the balcony scene. Now, because of our lack of budget, we are unable to construct a balcony, or any set for that matter, but it is crucial that we have a balcony. So, we need to think on our feet here. Ah, do I have any losers in the group? More specifically, losers in engineering. You, the top your hand. What exactly are you into?
Chemistry, and I'm just socially awkward.
Perfect. You are my engineer. I'll need for you to construct a balcony.
What materials do I have to work with?
Well, nothing. All right, next scene. Oh, we only have 7 minutes left. Oh, okay. We gotta hustle, people. Focus. Next scene.
Friar Lawrence and Romeo.
Oh, good. Who was playing Friar Lawrence?
Me?
Okay.
Me? I don't really want to do this.
Nonsense! Everybody wants to do theater. Without people wanting to do theater, well, there wouldn't be theater at all. And without theater, old people would have nowhere to go at night. Is that what you want? Do you want your grandma to die of boredom?
No, sir.
Now, here's what you're going to do. Friar Lawrence's speeches are so long, and he likes to rhyme a lot. So, I'm just going to have you say the last word in each line. The audience should get the meaning of your dialogue, even though you're only delivering 1/10 of the words in each sentence.
Okay, but...
You can do it. You can do anything you set your mind to.
Okay. I guess so.
I know so.